As the world mourns the death of Queen Elizabeth II, one major question remains. Who gets all this stuff? The Queen is leaving behind almost $500 million in property and money, and it's all got to go somewhere. I'm going to tell you where it's going. And stick around until the end of the video because I'm going to tell you the insane thing that's about to happen to all British currency as a result of the Queen's death. We start off with this, though. The British sovereign scepter is part of the crown jewels, and it features the Cullinan 1 diamond. It is the biggest diamond in the world. It's from Africa, and it's worth about $50 million. So, who gets this sweet piece of jewelry? Well, this guy does. Now, King Charles, the King of the United Kingdom, as of the death of Queen Elizabeth. And he gets a lot from Queen Elizabeth, his mom, and her fortune. King Charles inherits not just the throne after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, but also her private fortune without having to pay inheritance tax, which must be just brilliant. British monarchs are not required to reveal their private finances, but according to the Sunday Times rich list in 2022, the Queen was worth around $426 million. That's a lot of money to go around, and it doesn't just go to new King Charles. It also goes to your new Queen. This is Camilla, and she is now the Queen of the United Kingdom. And as Queen, she gets her hands on this sweet, sweet crown. Queen Elizabeth is going to be giving the Kohinoor crown to Camilla, according to some reports. The Duchess of Cornwall getting a major upgrade as all of the fallout of the Queen's death starts to rattle around. And her will is going to determine like things about her dogs and her horses. She has over 100 horses that the Queen was very, very proud of, but so much more. The Queen had a lot to divvy up. And when you look at her assets, you have the royal firm, $28 billion in this empire. It includes the Crown Estate, Buckingham Palace. They have places in Cornwall, Lancaster, Kensington Palace, and the Crown Estate of Scotland. The thing is, you're not allowed to sell those. The royal family isn't allowed to get rid of it. Then, of course, you have the Crown Estate, which is private property that isn't owned by the Queen herself. And this provides some funding for the royal household. Then you have the Privy Purse, which is a portfolio of properties that also generates money for the royal family. But when it comes down to it, this is what matters: Her Majesty's personal assets. The Queen has accumulated over $500 million in assets. She has art, jewelry, real estate holdings. She's got it all. She also inherited about $70 million from her mother when she died in 2002. She had paintings, a stamp collection, fine china, jewels, horses, and even a valuable Fabergé egg collection. The paintings are by Monet, Nash, and Carl Fabergé. This is a lot to dole out. So you're not going to have all of it go to new King Charles, but the vast majority of this looks like it will be directed to him. These assets will be headed his way. Now, as for British currency, this is pretty insane. When you look at British currency, the pound of sterling or anything else, you see something. You see Queen Elizabeth's face. It's all over all of them. Whether it's a coin or what are the bills, her face is all over the currency. And what happens now to the currency in the UK is wild. The $4.5 billion sterling banknotes in, or I'm sorry, 4.5 billion sterling banknotes in circulation with the Queen's face on them will be replaced with the face of King Charles III. So they have to get all this money back from everybody and then swap it out. It's not going to be a quick and easy process, and it's likely to take at least 2 years, according to The Guardian. Rather than current money being handed in and swapped out, it will be a gradual phase, with some Queen Elizabeth II coins being in circulation for many years to come. They are now commissioning a new portrait for King Charles, and all of this new money is headed out. So if you're holding any kind of British currency that features this face, it's all going to change real soon. Let me know what you think about the death of Queen Elizabeth II. In the comments, tell me how you're taking all of this and what you think should happen to all of this wealth. Give me a follow over on facebook.com/thenewsjunkie and subscribe if you're on YouTube for more videos like this each and every week.